Have you ever worked really hard on something and still felt like you weren't making progress? Because that's exactly how I felt recently. And the crazy thing is, it wasn't because I wasn't working. It was because I was measuring progress the wrong way. This year has been quite busy for me. I'm a final year student, I am a cellist, I create content, I'm working on my research project, and I'm trying to build a future for myself outside of school. So naturally, I have a lot of goals. But lately, I've realized something. No matter how much work I put in, I still found reasons to feel behind. Let's take for example, I have started posting content more consistently again on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and sometimes here on YouTube. And then I start to look at the views, maybe 200, maybe a little more. And immediately I start thinking, is this even working? Shouldn't I be going faster? Shouldn't there be more results by now? And then I realized I was measuring my progress by the views and not by the fact that I actually showed up and posted. I've done the same thing on my cello. There are days where I practice for an hour, sometimes longer. And instead of acknowledging the practice session, I focus on the fact that I'm not yet where I want to be. Instead of seeing progress, I see distance. Instead of seeing improvements, I see how far I still have to go. And honestly, that was so tiring. Because no matter what you achieve, you will continue to feel behind if you are only looking at the finish line. Then one day it hits me. I was measuring the outcomes, not the actions. I was focusing on the things that I couldn't fully control. I can control whether I practice, but I cannot fully control how quickly I become the cellist that I want to be. I can control whether I create content and post them, but I cannot control the algorithm. I can control whether I study, but I cannot control every outcome that follows. Yet, I was judging my efforts by those outcomes, and that wasn't really fair. Don't get me wrong, results matter, they actually do. I want growth, I want opportunities, I want success. But I've started to ask myself a different question. Instead of asking, what results did I get today? I ask, did I do the work today? Did I practice? Did I post? Did I study? Did I show up? And if the answer is yes, then there was progress, even if I can't see it. I think a lot of us quit too early because progress is usually invincible before it is visible. The audience grows later, the opportunities comes later, the reward comes later, but the work comes first. And maybe that is what I am learning in this season of my life. Not to ignore the goal, but not to use the goal as the only proof that I am growing. So let me ask you, what's one thing that you've been working on lately that feels like it's taking longer than expected? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, more music, more growth, more intentional living. See you in the next one. Bye.